The human body has a need that most adults were never taught to take seriously. It is not the need for food, for sleep, or for exercise, though those are taught early and reinforced constantly. It is the need for physical contact, for skin-to-skin connection with another living being, for the particular neurological and biochemical cascade that meaningful touch, and only meaningful touch, is capable of triggering in the human body. And in a culture that treats this need as incidental, as a comfort rather than a biological requirement, millions of older adults are living in a state of profound deprivation without knowing that it has a name, a measurable physiological signature, and serious long-term health consequences. Researchers call it touch starvation, and the data on what prolonged touch deprivation does to the aging body is impossible to dismiss. The skin is the largest sensory organ in the human body, and it is equipped with a specialized class of nerve fibers called C-tactile afferents that respond specifically and exclusively to gentle, meaningful human touch. When these fibers are activated, they send signals directly to the insular cortex, which regulates emotional experience, and to the hypothalamus, which controls the release of oxytocin. Oxytocin is not merely a bonding chemical. It is a powerful anti-inflammatory agent, an immune modulator, and a cortisol suppressor. A single meaningful touch activates a cascade of oxytocin release that measurably reduces blood pressure, lowers cortisol, increases natural killer cell activity, and downregulates the inflammatory markers associated with virtually every major chronic disease of aging. The body, it turns out, was built to be touched and responds to its absence as it responds to any other form of biological deprivation. Dr. Tiffany Field at the University of Miami's Touch Research Institute has spent 4 decades documenting the biological consequences of touch deprivation across the lifespan. Her research in older adult populations shows that individuals who receive regular, meaningful physical contact have measurably stronger immune responses, lower rates of depression, better cardiovascular health, and significantly reduced levels of circulating cortisol compared to those who experience touch deprivation. Her studies on massage therapy, the most clinically studied form of deliberate touch, consistently demonstrate improvements in natural killer cell activity, reduction in inflammatory cytokines, and restored heart rate variability within as few as 4 weeks of regular sessions. For many older adults, the loss of regular meaningful touch is one of the most silent and unacknowledged dimensions of later life. Partners die, children move away, social roles that involved physical presence gradually contract, and the cultural awkwardness around older adults and physical affection means that the deprivation is rarely named, rarely discussed, and almost never addressed by the healthcare system. What research offers as practical pathways includes not only massage therapy, but also pet ownership, which activates the same C-tactile afferent pathways and produces comparable oxytocin responses and deliberate increases in socially acceptable physical contact, a hand held, a shoulder touched, an embrace that lasts long enough to matter. Your nervous system was never designed to go without this. It has been asking for it, and it is not too late to answer. If this video resonated with you, take a second and hit that like button. It helps more people find this content when they need it most. Subscribe so you never miss a new video, because every week we bring you research-backed insights to help you feel more like yourself again. And if you know someone who might need to hear this, a friend, a parent, a sibling, share it with them. Sometimes the most caring thing we can do is pass along the right words at the right moment. I'll see you in the next one.